Have you ever been so picky, so demanding that you ended up with nothing at all? Or maybe even worse than nothing? It's a classic trap, and it reminds me of a story, a timeless lesson about a very particular bird. Let's talk about the heron who was just a little too hard to please. Picture this, a beautiful crisp morning. The sun is just starting to climb into the sky, casting a golden glow on everything. Along the bank of a crystal-clear stream, a magnificent heron is taking a slow, deliberate walk. He's the king of this little stretch of water, with his long, graceful neck, a sharp, pointed bill, and eyes that miss nothing. He's out for breakfast, and today he's feeling especially choosy. The stream is absolutely teeming with life. It's like a bustling underwater city. Schools of small, silvery fish dart back and forth, their scales catching the morning light. It's a breakfast buffet laid out just for him. But Master Heron, in his grand wisdom, just scoffs. He watches a group of minnows swim by, and a look of disdain crosses his face. Small fry? He thinks to himself, maybe even muttering it under his breath. Absolutely not. Such a scanty meal isn't fit for a bird of my stature. I am a heron, after all. He holds his head high, convinced he deserves better. He's waiting for the perfect 5-star fish to present itself. He continues his stately patrol along the bank. His focus is intense, his posture perfect. He's the very image of patience and power. A little while later, a fine young perch, plump and looking absolutely delicious, swims tantalizingly close. It's a good-sized meal, a respectable catch for any bird. You'd think this would be the one, right? But no, the heron barely even glances at it. He gives a little flick of his head, a gesture of pure dismissal. No indeed, he scoffs internally. I wouldn't even trouble myself to open my beak for something like that. It's decent, I suppose, but I know something better is coming. I'll wait. He's so sure of himself, so certain that his patience will be rewarded with a magnificent, prize-winning fish. This scene is something we can all relate to, isn't it? We've all been there. Maybe you're looking for a new job and you turn down a few good offers, thinking, the perfect one is just around the corner. Or perhaps you're dating, and you meet some wonderful people, but you let them go because they don't check every single one of the 50 boxes on your perfect partner list. It's this idea that if we just hold out a little longer, something better, something perfect is bound to show up. We tell ourselves not to settle. But is it really settling, or is it just recognizing a good thing when you see it? The heron believes he's being discerning, but really, he's just letting pride and unrealistic expectations cloud his judgment. He's so focused on the fantasy of the perfect meal that he's completely ignoring the reality of the excellent opportunities right in front of him. So the heron waits and waits. The sun, which was just peeking over the horizon, is now climbing higher in the sky. It's getting warmer. The cool, shallow water near the bank, once a playground for all the fish, is starting to heat up. And what do fish do when it gets too warm? They seek comfort. One by one, then in groups, the fish start to move away from the shore. They swim down into the cool, dark depths in the middle of the stream, far from the heron's reach. The bustling buffet is closing down. The heron stands there, watching this exodus. At first, he's probably still confident. They'll be back, he might think. But as the minutes turn into an hour, the shallow water becomes eerily still. The vibrant, teeming life is gone. There are no more flashes of silver. No more tempting perch. Nothing. The clear water now only shows the sandy bottom and a few smooth stones. His stomach starts to rumble, a low, embarrassing growl that echoes the emptiness of the stream. Panic begins to set in. The grand picky heron is now just a hungry, foolish bird. The pride he felt just a short while ago has vanished, replaced by a growing sense of desperation. He scans the water frantically, his long neck darting back and forth. His dignified walk has become an anxious shuffle. Where did all the fish go? He should have taken the perch. He should have even taken those minnows. At least it would have been something. But his pride, his pickiness had cost him dearly. The sun is now high overhead, beating down on him. His breakfast window has closed, and then he sees it. A tiny movement near a rock. It's not a fish. It's a snail. A single, minuscule, slimy snail slowly making its way across the stream. In the morning he wouldn't have given it a second glance. He would have considered it beneath his contempt. But now that tiny snail looks like a gourmet feast. With a sigh of resignation, the heron lowers his grand neck, and with a quick, graceless peck, he snaps up the snail. And he is genuinely glad to have it. That tiny, slimy snail is his breakfast. All that waiting, all that pickiness for this. A single snail. The moral of the story is crystal clear, and it's a lesson that hits home for so many of us. Do not be too hard to suit, or you may have to be content with the worst, or with nothing at all. This isn't about settling for less than you deserve. It's about recognizing the value in the good enough that's right in front of you. It is about understanding that the pursuit of an imaginary perfect can often lead you to miss out on the very real and wonderful opportunities that life presents. Whether it's a job, a relationship, a project, or even just deciding what to have for lunch, sometimes we get so caught up in finding the absolute best, the flawless option, that we paralyze ourselves. We overthink, we overanalyze, and in the end, the opportunities pass us by, just like those fish swimming into the deep. We live in a world of infinite choice, and that can be a double-edged sword. We see curated, perfect lives on social media and feel like our own lives, our own opportunities, don't measure up. We start to think like the Heron. This isn't good enough. I deserve better. The perfect thing is coming, but perfection is an illusion. Life is messy, and opportunities are often imperfect. The real skill is not in waiting for perfection, but in seeing the potential in the imperfect. It is about being grateful for what you have and making the most of the chances you are given. So the next time you find yourself being a bit of a master Heron, hesitating and turning up your nose at a good opportunity because it's not perfect, take a moment. Remember the hungry Heron and his breakfast snail. Ask yourself, am I being discerning, or am I just being picky? Am I letting a real, tangible good slip away in the hopes of a fantasy? Sometimes the best choice is the one that's right in front of you. Don't let your pride make you miss your meal. Thank you so much for watching and thinking about this with me today. If this story resonated with you, I'd love it if you hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. Drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever had a Heron in the snail moment in your own life. I'll see you in the next one.